Alright, today we're going to be looking at Zenless Zone Zero reviews on Steam, because it just came to Steam a couple days ago, so let's already get into it. Already, we have a guy yapping about Linux just for no reason. Came to this game from Rule 34, and this is actually a good game, but I have to be rich to get all the waifus. That's so real, dude. This is really cool. This is one of the Shark Bangbu. That's sick. What is this? More Miyabi ears? Oh, I'm surprised. Most of this shit is pretty tame so far. This is 500 hours since EVZ on Epic Games. It's pretty cool, but the art, heavenly. True. Don't interact with Western Community Online Mall. I think just don't really interact with Redditors from the community. I think that's the best thing. Should be a few thousand? Okay, well he started when it was like, holy shit. Ooh, not recommended? Wait, maybe I should be filtering by not recommended. Maybe that'll be better. Fantastic action game trapped inside a predatory business model. The good. Let's be fair, the combat is incredible. Animations are razor sharp, the music slaps, and it runs beautifully on PC. Visually, it's one of the most stylish games on Steam. The bad. Everything else. Unfortunately, all of the brilliant game design is completely strangled by the aggressive anti-consumer gacha model. If you download this game because you saw a cool character in a trailer, be prepared for a massive reality check. The characters are limited, meaning they are routinely locked and vaulted completely, unobtainable for months at a time unless a specific 3-week banner is active. To make matters worse, despite this being a major Steam launch for a game that has been out globally for 2 years, there is zero special treatment for new players. No character selectors, no meaningful onboarding rewards, just a push to make you gamble on the standard starter pool or swipe your card to active limited banner. Verdict. If you have the extreme patience to play with the starter characters you might not like for a while, hoarding digital currency for months just to wait for a character you actually want to come out of the vault, you might find some fun here. But if you want a normal video game that respects your time and plays how you want, look elsewhere. Great gameplay, terrible monetization structure. Frustrating business model. Gacha games as a concept, called FOMO, yeah. So, okay, here, real talk about, like, gacha games in general. This is my first ever one that I've played. I think the only other, like, gacha game that have been advertised is, like, Genshin Impact in 2020, and I think, is Raid Shadow Legends one? I haven't really played it, I don't, it might be, but they're primarily, like, Chinese games, but to my knowledge, the only thing that a gacha game is just, it's a game where there's a system that has you polling for limited characters, and they can go away. That's the only thing that I can find that what a gacha game is, because that's what it. Gacha. You didn't get that character. Gacha. Or I fucking what the Japanese machines where you like enter a dollar or whatever, and you spin for like a prize or something. That's what it originated from. But to me, that's the only thing, like, what a gacha game is. So, like, they could be doing so much more with this, like, concept of a game. Like, that alone, locking characters behind polls and, like, gambling for it is just an awful concept in itself. But, like, that's the only concept that has to go for as a gacha game, in my opinion. I don't know if any of that made sense. Came for the jiggle, stayed for the combat, and yes, I have stayed for 473 days, according to Hoyolab at the time. Holy shit, 473 days? This game feels flawless on controller, probably the best controller support compared to other gacha games. That is true, I primarily play on Xbox. I can't play on PC at all. God knows I don't want to play on mobile. She's endless on my zone till I zero. Goon. This is a big one. Games that I played on was different. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Holy shit, that's loud! Oh my god. Oh my fuck gosh. That... fuck you. That hurt, like, so bad. What the fuck is... What is this guy talking about? What What the Zog? What the Zog these Humies talking about? I keep seeing these Humies talk about... Who the fuck is this guy? I keep seeing these Humies talking about how tis Humie is ever so-called wife, whatever to Zog. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh. He's a fucking, whatever the fucking orcs are in Warhammer. Oh my gosh, he's role-playing Warhammer. Shooting aside, game is solid. Very hard to play since you can only play, yep, okay. Oh, here, how do I filter, like, terrible reviews? Negative only. Yeah, we're going, can't marry or be, conscientious preferably, you can't fuck your, is that what that means? You can't fuck your sibling. Off to a great start. I use arched, by the way. What the fuck does this mean? What does that mean? At first wait, okay, so this is a dislike. At first I played because, oh, that's cool and nice art. Then I stopped for a while, waiting for the story and continue return. Story to continue and return, because, oh, blonde vampire with cool voice and interaction with my favorite French faction favorite fraction peak. Season 2. Oh dear, that happened to design. Story went from urban style to IDK with... am I fucking illiterate? IDK what it's now. And there's TV. Why proxy on field now? Fuck it. Season 3 returned because it's on Steam now, and that's this review was born. Are you 3 years old reading this? I feel like I had a stroke. I missed Season 1. This is a common complaint I've heard. I've been playing this game since about a month after it first came out, and honestly, I don't recommend it. Wait, what? I'm still gonna play it because I like it, but I just can't recommend someone getting into it for the first time. What the fuck? I don't get these types of reviews. I've been playing this game ever since it started release. I've been playing this game when it released, but I can't fucking stop myself from playing it. But I just can't recommend it to anybody else. You sound like a fuck. You're addicted. You're an addict, man. Uncrackable mommies. Wait, with over 500 hours across the Epic Launcher and Hoyo Launcher, and now on Steam, I can confidently say I hate this game. I can finally be honest, but not censored by Google Play. Pros. Okay, this is not a pro. Gunner game below Neverness to Everness. Low male count. This is a pro. Urban setting with good. Okay. Low male count. You clearly have your priorities straight. Pedophile game made by pedophiles for pedophiles. Holy shit, dude. Shut the fuck out. I can't sex a bang boo. What the fuck? I should have never translated the sentence. My eyes. Lock roll up in advance. Boy, orange chill. What the fuck? I can't sex bang boo. That's actually vile. The community artwork tab is gonna be poppin'. David's gone gooning. Game ranks perfectly on Linux. Yep, the same guy yapping about Linux. 100% this game before it got released on Steam? Well, not even King Arthur could pull. I'm also not a furry, but Polker exists. Okay. No one's gonna read this, but for shits and giggles, I will shove 12 pickles up my ass for each. Dude, you're gonna get a dislike. City with the Soul, game losing its edge. 7 out. What the fuck is this type of review? Best for players who like urban style, Dutch game. Comments 50 opening. Ooh, I am sorry, but I am not reading all of this. Okay, fuck it, I am reading it. Opening. Zenless Zone Zero, urban style characters, recognizable game of the recent a weak approximate. TV grid exploration has never been perfect, but it can slow, repetitive, and sometimes boring. It keeps proxy real functional, guiding other players to roles instead of simply watching agencies. More multi-channel system was reduced, and pacing improved, but the antagonist became less essential. times that are my side. This makes my regret is amazing. This dramatic shit, especially during this part, game, the overall very such a quick song. That was a lot. Overall, cons, the weaknesses are, yeah, they can't, most of them are true. I'm gonna be honest, most of that just left my fucking brain because of how fast I read that. Holy shit, okay. This is, I just looked at it. This is a little bit of deep. Okay. Fuck, do I even want to read this? Oh my gosh. Okay. Look, I've been a chronic masturbator for years. Decades even. I've even seen every type of pixelated titty physics in the industry has to offer. From stiff cardboard bounces in old games to overcooked gelatin wobblies in modern ganja trash, but nothing, and I mean nothing, prepared me for MiHoYo cooked up in Zenless Zone Zero. Oh god. I thought this was gonna be like a sweet... I really think this was gonna be a sweet message about like this guy getting over masturbation but still playing like Zenless Zone Zero, but it really looks like he's just talking about how he can goon more. The moment I loaded into the game, I saw the girls moving my soul up my body. The boob jiggle physics in ZZ aren't just good, they're divine. Oh, fuck. They're divine. They're not just bouncing, they're alive. They have weight, they have momentum, they have personality. Every step, every combat dash, every idle animation is a masterclass in soft body stimulation that makes my degenerate brain short-circuit. I'm talking realistic sedentary motion that reacts to wind, to attacks, to camera angles. The way they settle after a big move? Chef's kiss. The subtle micro jiggles when a character's just standing there, breathing. I'm on my knees. I spent literal hours in the character menu just rotating the camera, watching the physics do their holy work. My right hand has never been more religious. Because of this jiggle physics, I'm starting to believe there is a God. No atheist could look at the way these characters move and still claim the universe is so random chance. The level of bouncy perfection didn't just evolve, it was designed. Someone out there, probably a fellow chronic masturbator who achieved enlightenment, poured their soul into making sure every frame honored the female form in motion. It's not fan service anymore. It's scripture. Combat? Cool. Story? Pretty fun. New hairdo aesthetic? Stylish as hell. But none of that matters. I'm here for the physics. I've cleared entire commissions with one hand while the other was occupied. Eyes locked on the jiggle like there was meaning to life. Okay. If you're also a proud, unashamed Coomer, do yourself a favor and download Zenless Zone Zero right now. Turn the graphics up. Put it in 60 FPS. Thank me and the devs later when you're having a spiritual experience mid-battle. This game didn't just raise the bar, it made the bar jiggle so seductively that I found God. Final score, 11 out of 10. Extra points for existential crisis and subsequent religious awakening. Praise to be the jiggle. Okay, and that's gonna do it for this video. You know, with the sole exception of this comment right here, I'd say that it was pretty tame, to be honest. I really thought I was gonna be going in here and there was gonna be more like this. Maybe I just haven't found them, but yeah, that's about it. Fucking, I hate this community so much, man.